What is going on, everybody? I got some invites sent out, so hopefully some people pop in here. And a few Bluegrass Bricks. Hoosier needs a navigator. Been a long, crazy day, so not sure how long we'll stream for. An hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. What's up, John's Bricks, Blindside Bricks, Winter Bricker? I seen Dude Jude in the chat right off the bat. That damn deck, man, it kicked my ass today. Charlie has an invite. Somniac, what's up, buddy? Might be. Yeah, Reed was streaming. He sent me a text, told me to text him. Text him when I went live. I told him not even worry about it. He's having a good show. He can stay live. Rick 25, hello. Somniacs has found a stronghold with like 100k spider spawners. Been cleaning out the tunnels. Keep all the rope. Or keep all the spider webs. You can make elevators. You made the deal with the Emerald Knight with Ken. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nate, shut that door so nobody tries to walk out it. Huh? Looks like Charlie's going to join us after a bath. We got a Haley. I see Star Wars.
Oh, hold on. I got the microwave going, so it'll be a minute.
No, I don't hear it.
Oh, it's finicky with the Wi-Fi. Cuts in and out.
Oh.
Yep. I guess I should finish this thing, right?
Yeah, I probably should finish my fire station, but my hands hurt.
So you got all the boards ripped up?
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Blindside says we traded for the passenger train 6091.
Hey, everybody. I see everyone in the chat. Hold on.
60917. Is that the blue and yellow one, or is that the white one? Not good with set numbers. Blue and orange, so the newest one. Alright, whoever's playing Snoop Dogg, please turn it down.
Alrighty. Blue and orange train?
Yeah, the newest one out.
Okay. That's a good one. I like that one because if you decide to buy a second one, you don't have to worry about ending up with 4 engines. Like that white passenger train and all the other passenger trains before, where you had if you bought 2, you ended up with a bunch of engines.
Yeah.
So, and for design wise, that train is actually really, really nice. I usually don't like the passenger trains. Never liked any of their designs. But that one, you could also, at the very back of the book, tells you the number for the light kit you can get, and where the lights fit in actually fits in a really, really good spot and just not blocking everything.
So I did the math. Just on the deck boards alone, there was 1,028 nails. And not just regular nails. They were those damn nails that they used to use for decking. They kind of got the spiral to them. But once they were in, they're not meant to come back out.
Yeah, there's deck ones.
Yeah. Galvanized, spiraled, whatever. Guy that built the deck, he went a little overboard.
Well, he made sure that thing wasn't going to fall apart.
Oh no. My arms can tell. I swung sledgehammers, crowbars. I really thought about Chris's idea using a Ford and a chain.
I'd be worried about the truck either falling apart or the deck pulling more of the house with it. I just see a cartoon moment of Hoosier pulling deck, and the whole front half of the house just falls out.
Gosh, when he said that, I should have went and got a chain and just hooked it. Took a picture and said, "Here we go." What's up, Bubba?
Bubba Briggs.
So I didn't make it up at 7 o'clock. Intalk said that would get lots of views.
It would end up on those, those epic fail videos or something? With Hoosier, it would probably be redneck fails.
Oh, yeah, because there would be no easing into it to see what happens. It's...
Oh.
What's the phrase? Balls to the wall? Yeah, I didn't make it up at 7. It was more like 9:30.
Rats. You could have got a bunch of views off of that video alone.
I started to record Nate tearing these deck boards off. Kim, how you been?
Did Hank get all his tomatoes planted?
He planted I come in the house for, I guess, about an hour this afternoon, and I'm guessing I fell asleep. We went outside and planted, I think, 3 while I was asleep. Go plant the other ones in the morning. Kim says, keep them busy, sort of like you, doing so much housework, hung the light, shelves, and yeah, it just goes on and on.
Stay away from Pinterest. That's evil. Evil.
Uh-oh, Reed's building a Ferris wheel.
Started it last night.
Yeah, but about the 10th board in, I was like, man, I really want to paint the house. So much easier to paint than do what I did today. How did y'all play Minecraft after I left last night, Haley?
Yeah, we played for a while.
Oh, I'm afraid to get into that game.
It's pretty addicting.
Might end up building Hope Castle over there. Might take me a while.
With ever women.
Eat your food.
You could build it all out of glass, Reed.
Could try. So it's nice and clear. I could do that.
Oh, it's nice and clear. What's going on, Brick Fella? Well, Haley, have you heard from Chop? Bubba says he quit at 5:30.
Nope, nothing from the chop today.
Is he over on the Lego Maniac stream at all?
I don't know.
He might be over there.
Well, we're picking his Sigfig tonight, so I'm sure I'm boycotted.
You're picking his Sigfig. What?
Yeah, Haley put a Sigfig challenge out.
Really? Okay, time to mount the Ferris wheel. Dun 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 dun.
Brian Brick says, hello, Hoosier, Haley, Reed, and the people in the chat.
Yeah. Well, if he shows up, we'll do it. If he doesn't, then we'll wait.
Yeah, I don't feel so bad stopping at 5 this morning.
Here we go. Ferris wheel is at least somewhat set. Here, let's see if the camera picks it up.
Tristan, I believe he's streaming tonight.
I finished at 2 a.m. I was a babbling idiot by 2 a.m.
Rick Bella says Chop will be up on the Lego Maniac stream next hour.
Oh, that's right. I think he's doing part of that one. He did mention that last night when he was on mine, so that would probably be correct.
Who the hell is Lego Maniac, or do I want to know?
Lego Maniac. Somebody over in the UK, I believe, because he's doing a live stream. He's doing a 24-hour live stream. My mistake.
It's a 24-hour charity stream.
Yeah. Yep. Rick and Nick was on earlier. I kind of caught a little bit of that earlier, but I didn't stay on long enough to see the whole thing. But I was on there earlier before I started doing the one with the Ferris wheel, because I started kind of building while I was kind of watching, like, oh crap, people might want to see the finish of the Ferris wheel. So guess I shouldn't have built that. I guess I shouldn't have built this Darth Vader TIE fighter last night. first, then I should, That was what I started with last night. Well, actually, no, I started opening up CMFs last night. I opened 10 of the DC and 25 of the Series 20. So I think that ate up a lot of my Ferris wheel time, I think. Oh, Hinkle? Winter Bricker says Hinkle might be on that one right now.
What's the white building behind you on the floor to your left?
This guy here?
Uh-huh.
It's a Fisher Price car garage. You want me to maybe see what year it was made? I mean, my nephews have probably been playing on it with Hot Wheels cars forever. I remember playing on it when I was a kid. Let's see if there's a copyright on the bottom of this thing. Oh, cobwebs everywhere, though. So the spiders are enjoying it. Fisher Price Toys. Made in the USA. Probably 1970 Fisher Price Toys. Other than the cobwebs, I'd say it's in pretty good shape. Should I maybe be selling Fisher Price toys, on my streams from now on? Mom, guess what? I just sold a bunch of the toys in the basement. I just got to ship them out.
What's up, Iceberg? Willie? How y'all doing?
Hey, Iceberg.
So yeah, Haley, I probably won't stream long tonight. Hour and a half or so, somewhere around there.
Yeah, no worries.
Family Bricks, what's up, buddy? Iceberg says, busy, those Star Wars sets are out. Haley, did you order your UCS set?
Yeah, I've grabbed that one.
Which one?
The last year's one. Tentative 5, tentative.
The Tantia 5 or whatever?
Yeah, that one.
How much was it?
That's still 200. I thought they were going to have Star Wars sales, but they're the only sales they were having in Star Wars were keychains. None of the sets were on sale.
They were kind of talking about that last night a little bit too. I've heard that on a few streams. I actually, while I was getting my oil changed, I watched. I think was it M&R. He had something. He was talking about that a little bit. Yeah, unfortunate.
Glad I don't do Star Wars.
I do a little bit. I don't do a lot. I mean, I'm a Yoda fan. That might be the extent, but so maybe I should make something like this my Sigfig. I haven't really made mine yet. I was going to do custom torsos, but I don't know. I feel like I'm always on a Hawaiian vacation all the time. Maybe I should just do this guy.
That's Bender's torso, ain't it?
Oh, is it? Oh. I was actually going to do a custom one myself with some stuff on it, so that's why mine hasn't really ever been finished yet, because I want to do something a little bit more, I guess, creative that way, I guess. So I don't know. Probably more expensive that way too, but we'll see. Gondola cars. Is it 4 of each color? Oh, it is. So I got to do this times 4, 12, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 12. I'm gonna do 12 of these. Won't they just say 12? It's much easier to say 12.
BOT's got cases of Pick-a-Brick for sale.
Who does?
Bricker Treats.
Really?
He has 2 cases of 2x6 dark bluish gray brick. 2 cases of blue 2x4s, 2 cases of light bluish gray 2x6 bricks, 2 cases of reddish brown 2x4s, 2 cases of yellow 2x4s.
Actually, when Jeff Beams jumped on my part of the virtual con, was it a couple weeks ago? He was actually talking about when he had a flood in his house, and he actually probably brought tears to my eye when he said he lost a lot of the pick-a-brick, because by the time he got to it, all the brick was all all like dungy and moldy and everything. And I think I asked him, well, did you have any 1x2 clear plates? He said, I might have had a couple cases of those. I just about wanted to cry. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I bet.
That'd be terrible. It'd be terrible to lose that much Lego. I mean, oh man.
What's up, Carl?
Did he say how much the cases were?
No, he didn't.
Probably somewhere in that over 100 range type thing. Because I think when Lego used to sell them, I think they were about $100 a case, or at least that's what they were supposed to be. I think, pretty sure.
Well, they were 100, but when you actually filled the cups out,
Yeah.
like 4.5 cups
Ooh,
per case.
I would almost guarantee that these come from the $20 pick-a-brick case sale.
The what case sale?
Oh, when they were trying to get rid of all the pick-a-brick cases, the backlog, they did the $20 sale. They haven't done it in a few years, so.
Yeah, I mean, basically back in the day, I mean, even like the 1x2 clear plates when I figured that out, that was 6 or 7 cups of plates for the equivalent of a case. So for me, I mean, it was cheaper to do the cups if you got the discount, because you never got the discount on the cases, but you could get them on the cup. So for me, it was always cheaper to do the cups, especially when it took I think it was 6.5 or 7 cups for every case of parts like that. So at least that's what I experienced anyways. That's why I figure each box has about 7,000 1x2 clear plates. So if whoever wants to sell me like a K8, I'll take one of those full of 1x2 clear plates. I don't want to really know what it's going to cost me, but it'd be fun to try. Ship me a K8. Just ship it with the Milwaukee shipment for the Milwaukee store. I'll just go pick it up.
I just sent him a text message, so we'll see if he gets back with me. What, Bubba?
These were the piece I ordered a bunch of when Mud Bulk one year. These were used on the sides. These gray ones. These I ordered a crap load of one year. Haven't used them yet, but I've ordered a bunch of them. I have to build something with them one of these days.
I'll be right back. I gotta see what.
We'll be here. We'll hold down the fort. I don't know if I even have enough plates here. Is this truly what it says? That's gonna be it.
You seen a mosquito or something?
Did you give him a pair of chopsticks and see if he could catch it?
Gave him a fly swatter. Willie says, wow, it got so quiet as if butt chop left. Yeah, I had to go check to see what Jackson was freaking out about.
Oh, when we're building, it does get a little quiet, you know. I was having music play in the background on mine. Just because it is a little quiet when we build. It's not like we have a full house either. So we had like, if we had 6 people in here, you know, probably have something to talk about. Or if Chop was in here, he, you know, could definitely, you know, make things that much easier.
VLT said make an offer on the case and the color.
Really?
So if you're interested in one, spit me a number.
Where is this at? Where is this guy?
It's on
Instagram?
Instagram, Brick or Treats. So he's going to be posting some more stuff tomorrow. And I'm trying to decide if I need any more 2x4s.
I could probably always use maybe white ones. Brick or treat?
Yeah, he's got a pumpkin.
He's got a pumpkin?
No, hold on. What's he got?
It's not a minifig?
Yeah, it's a minifig. He's a construction guy.
Oh, okay.
I think Jackson found the mosquito.
Do not do whatever the fuck you're doing. Hey, hey, go to bed. Go to bed, go to bed.
What does he want for the Bluetooth? Like, no, he said make an offer, Mike B. All right, Jackson, that's enough.
See, I knew I should have took the mouse with me.
Mike B says, anyone know how many 2x4 bricks are in a box?
Want to say I thought it was
634-ish.
yeah, 600 or something like that. And I could go find my pick-a-brick lists from the old days, probably up in my room somewhere. If you absolutely had to know.
Yeah, the cases that I had, I think they're between 600 650.
I think the things always said 600. I think.
Well, I counted 3 different boxes one day of 2x4s, and then they all averaged out to like 634.
Oh yeah, dude, you didn't know really in Nashville? I'm trying to decide if that's to jump on in dark blue gray too. That's 60.
What color are they?
Dark blue gray.
Okay.
No, there hasn't been.
Today that I keep losing pieces today. There's one.
Did you kill the bug? All right, better go watch TV.
Where is everybody?
15 people watching.
Trying to find Carol Baskin's husband.
Did we not send out the memo? Smoke signal, bat signal.
Be here or be square. Come on. You forgot that memo this week? Oh.
Apparently.
That or, you know, that or is there something better on TV? I don't know.
What's better than Saturday Night Lego?
I was just saying it. I didn't think there was anything better, but
Are they watching paint dry somewhere else?
better they're all watching like Bricksmith or Brickblaze, you know, play some Minecraft or something. I don't know.
No.
Or maybe some Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I could be playing my games and, you know, streaming those and seeing anybody watch me just, you know, kill soldiers all night long. But, you know, that's really, I haven't streamed that in a while. I think I streamed I streamed something one time and Kevin was like, "What is this? Is this a Lego?" I go, "No, it's not Lego. Sorry." Gosh, how can I be missing one piece? One little piece.
Intalk said, speaking of watching paint dry,
Where's the paint to watch dry?
Yeah, that's made for television right there.
Yeah.
man, I still got to play 18 holes of golf.
Better get going. It takes about 4 hours, but hurry up. Oh, you were not talking real golf, huh?
No.
Plus, it's getting a little dark outside. You must be playing with a glow-in-the-dark golf ball or something, maybe. Better hurry up, too. You probably got to get to the liquor store before the liquor store closes to get, you know, your couple cases of beer, you know. And make sure you have enough beer to get around the course, too.
Might be how you know what works.
Where the heck is this piece? How come I'm missing a 1x2 gray plate? All I'm missing. I guess I could substitute clear, I suppose. I know I have clear plates floating around here somewhere. Must be Reed is blind tonight. Oh, there it is, underneath a yellow piece. And why I couldn't see something gray under yellow, I don't know.
Kim said, watching videos is like watching paint dry for me. Then she says, I meant watching videos of someone playing video games. But I'm old.
No, I mean, it's much more fun playing video games than watching people play. That's for sure. But
Play Minecraft. That's it.
I don't think I've ever played. I think I've watched. I don't think I've ever played. So.
I built my house under the sea. What's up, Deppy?
Yeah, somebody told me somebody was asking me to do a Deppy impression on my stream. I was like, I don't know if I can do that.
I know it. At 10 o'clock, I got to break away for a few minutes, go pick the wife up from work. So you all will be on your own.
Ooh,
Yeah.
unsupervised? Whoa, man, that's scary.
Riot time.
It'll be party time. You know what you're saying? It'll be Miller time when you take off or whatever for a while.
If only he had Zoom where you can give control to someone else so we can invite people in.
Well, but she's been working at the little grocery store. Well, it's like a grocery store, but little convenience store down the street for past 6 months. So
Yeah, those places, anything that's got groceries has been hopping lately. So I deliver a lot of the small ones too. They're always busy. Except for the one I delivered the other day, they were actually updating their systems, and people would walk to the door, and rather than read the note, they just kind of grabbed the door and they couldn't get in. It was like, I mean, there is a note on the door that's saying they are closed. So
People don't read these days. Read.
I know, but well, then of course there was all the pumps were like roped off, the hazard tape or something, and then of course there was the McDonald's truck parked in front of one of like the diesel pumps that obviously still was not working, and so there was somebody lined up behind them with like a camper or something. And I finally had to tell them, I says, no, they're doing an software update. They won't be open until like 3 or something. The person just looked at me like, I'm like, well, hey, I mean, it's a stop and go. It's a big truck type gas station. I mean, it's pretty happening thing. It's a happening place in a small town because it's like their grocery type kind of place too. So it kind of sucks when it's closed for 4 or 5 hours. The manager's like, yeah, I was getting a couple nasty calls today. I'm like, all right, well, obviously that, I mean, it's like, hey, you'll be open eventually. It's like, so it's closed for a few hours,
they our stay-at-home order ended at midnight last night.
Really?
Yeah. So the guy that she works for was scheduled to open an ice cream shop right next door.
Yeah.
First weekend in April. But of course, that got delayed. So since our stay-at-home order got lifted last night, he opened the ice cream shop up today.
Yeah.
And it's going to be open. He's keeping it open till 10 at night. And he said, well, I'm keeping this open. Might as well keep the store open as well.
Mm.
My wife's hours got extended. She usually gets off at 8.
Well, I mean, well, Wisconsin hasn't lifted any of the stay-at-home. I mean, there's everybody fighting about it. I guess we'll see. I mean, it was kind of interesting in the news tonight. They were obviously saying like that, I mean, but obviously the Spanish flu probably was a while ago. But they were saying when that happened, I mean, the second wave was deadlier than the first. I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, the problem is if people even during a lot of this first part of the stay-at-home were going to the grocery stores and even wearing masks, like everybody, I mean, I wouldn't feel as bad about when they're lifting stuff, but seeing there's a lot of people that just ignore safety guidelines, I'm like, come on, people. I mean, then when they lift it, then it's gonna be that much worse again. So, I mean, I know masks are uncomfortable. I saw construction guys all over Madison working down on the university campus. Not a single one was wearing a mask. I'm like, all right, well, hopefully they're immune, because if they catch it, I mean, they're going to give it to all of their people. So you got to feel bad a little bit. But I mean, if you're not even going to take precautions, when you should be taking precautions, what are you going to do when you really need to be taking it, seriously? Then it's going to be, it's almost like everybody thinks it's kind of like a little bit of a joke. And then, hey, if it gets real serious, I mean, then it's going to be like, well, guess you should have been thinking about it when it was already serious once. And I don't know. I mean, the cloth masks are definitely easier to wear than the white ones. I'm wearing a cloth one, which isn't so bad. Oh, so much fun, so much tedious parts of building the thing. And actually, you know what? Mm-hmm. 'Cause, 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 'cause
18 people watching, and the chat is like dead.
It's a dead chat? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, did you see what Dude Jude said? Where's Erica? She doesn't like us anymore, or what? Oh, who's yours muted?
All right, that was the wife calling, so she's done a few minutes early. I'm going to run and pick her up. I shall return.
Okie dokie.
I'm just going to mute this, and y'all hold down the fort.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give it a try. We make no promises.
That one.
Well, you know, so two of us are building, so, you know, chat, you're going to have to ask some questions or stuff to get us to talk and liven us up, you know. Willie says, I'm here. I'm just hungry and trying to decide what to eat. I can't chat and think about food at the same time. Well, I feel for you, but hey. Dude, Jude said he had sushi. I think I had brats for dinner tonight.
I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm muted. Gosh dang it.
Huh?
So you're talking, asking you questions. I'm muted.
Oh, you were muted?
Yeah, I was sitting here asking you questions.
Oh, really?
That didn't work.
I was like, I would have been like, questions? Who's asked? Somebody's asked me questions? What? Missed them?
I know, man. So quiet. Okay.
It's okay.
No, I was going to ask you what you were working on, and I was like, oh, yeah. And I looked, and you were still working on the Ferris wheel. Then I started talking about the Ferris wheel, and that's where.
You just realized something was wrong.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of muting.
That's why I like open all my bags under the table, so I don't have to try to mute so much. Because you're right, kind of gets one of those things where you forget that you're muted. I mean, I don't do it that often. I generally try not to mute myself. I usually, what's wild is I mute myself if I can hear my mom coming down the stairs. But like last night, I kind of said something at the end. I go, guys, hey, she said something, and she's like, see, did you hear my mom? I'm like, yeah, we heard her, So I was like, but she hadn't been part of the stream in a while, so she didn't,
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was like, what? I missed that? I go, well, I don't remember where it happened, but I know it did happen. Unless I was hallucinating. Could have been. I know by the 7 hour, or by the close to the 7 hour mark, I know I was telling Mike, I felt like I was just babbling. He says, oh, you sounded good to me. But I mean, I could feel I was just like on that babble track. I'm like, man, I got to end this thing. Cause I am like, I've been up almost 22 hours. I'm just like, man, my brain is just jello. I can drink the soda or whatever, try to stay awake, but my brain didn't want to work. I think I kept saying the same stuff over and over again. I might have to go watch the end of it and see how bad it really was. Willie says, I think the chat would get live if Haley would sing a song. Who's with me?
I can only hit notes cats can hear, so no, we will not be doing that. Oh, good try though.
Well, it was a good try, but just not going to work.
It has to be a few more drinks and karaoke at Red Brick District. There you go.
Let's see. It looks like I do happen to have a beer in here. Maybe I'll have a Coors Light because that's in there. The rest is just all kind of like crazy brews and stuff that are in there. It's whatever my brother-in-law and nephew and or my sister and all those whatever they bring over is kind of in that fridge. So I think I'll have a Coors Light, I guess.
Right.
I actually did come from Colorado recently, so hey. I guess not recently. That was a couple years ago, but I was out there for 19 years, so it feels like it was a while ago. So, there's two sides to the car.
We start going through all the stuff in the pantry and cleaning it out and finding all the mystery food or mystery stuff that's been expired for a long time.
Carl says drinks are as essential as Lego in these times. They are. I mean, trust me. I mean, people are delivering that stuff too. So, I mean, I really not a fan of the liquor guys. Though those guys seem to check in a little too long when it comes to a lot of the grocery stores. One guy said, "Yep, you better check him in, or he's gonna be here forever." I'm like, "Oh man, really?"
Who was it?
Makes
They I guess the governor is continuing allowing the people when you could order alcohol alcohol can be delivered when you're having your food delivered. And he's continuing to let that be.
Was it something that wasn't supposed to happen before, or what?
Usually they've never really had that let that happen. You have to go and pick it up.
Well, I guess that way you don't have to have worry about drivers like that having to check IDs and stuff like that and whatnot, because they might not all be equipped in checking for fakes and all that stuff. I guess that would make sense. I mean, that's just one more thing that you have to have people who really Let's see here. Drinks are essential. So would Winter Bricker give a thumbs up? Carl's Brick said, "Yeah, I overpaid extremely to have Seagram's and vodka bottles delivered." Ooh. Oh, Bubba says open container laws. Well, I mean, I guess if you're for open stuff. I mean, but I'll tell you right now, some of the people I've hung out with over the years, I don't think they give a rat's patootie about open container laws. So, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going any deeper on that. That's already deep enough. I don't want to dig myself a hole. Let's see here. So how many of these am I supposed to have? 4, 8, 10, 12, 16. So let's see. There's 4 for that one, 4 for that one. Wow, I got a bunch here. No, the good thing is I guess if I really needed to build some white trees, I could just dismantle my Ferris wheel and I would have the clip 1x2s. I forgot these were in here. Probably should have been using those already. So let's see here. Carl's, but I do live 150 ways from any civilization. Well, that makes sense. Bluegrass says need to cook your own bathtub gin or toilet wine. Sounds good.
Technic and plates and Technic.
Mash in a pot still. Carl's Vic and toilet wine. I don't have any grapes. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
All I don't know. They keep adding more articulation with these things.
Entox is let's see. Bluegrass is potato vodka is premium. Willie at Bubba Bricks, that's some good stuff. Entox amaretto and Coke for me tonight for a change. And Winter Bricker is at Jack Daniels, Bama. Lots of interesting alcoholic entertainment in the chat. So I see what happens when Hoosier leaves.
Oh, yeah.
Alcoholic. Everybody becomes alcoholics when he's gone. Bubba says, yes, Jack's a good friend of mine. What did Bluegrass's toilet wine? I saw it on YouTube. Well, we are on YouTube, so I guess that's probably a good spot to see.
Was it Jose, Jack, and Jim are your best friends?
Carl says, well, it's Saturday night and we all are going crazy. Bubba says, Jack and I are well acquainted as well. I have a friend that's probably pretty acquainted with those also. So. Oh, man, I guess I'll save that stuff for the next one. We'll do more of this. Wow, all these things. All these beautiful plates. I know I kept them over there for a reason, so they'd all be in one spot.
All right. I'm going to do something non-Lego-y.
You do what?
I'm going to do something non-Lego-y.
Uh-oh. Non-Lego-y.
Oh, shoot. All right, hold on. Let me go get my tools for this.
Tools. Plus, Carl says, plus there's this damn golf app that has been driving me crazy. Well, I mean, I actually play, I've been back playing, yes, Clash of Clans. I've been back playing mine because, of course, they killed my account later on when they did that new builder base. They killed the game for me, so I'm starting over. But the builder base is what gets all my time. The other base, people just use me as a resource person. Ooh, what are we building? What are we doing?
All right. Sean got this as a birthday gift, and it took a while to get in.
Is that like a cloth cutting board there or something, maybe?
Yeah, that is. But it's a crazy 1/8 scale replica of the DeLorean. It's one of those crazy die-cast cars. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
But the only bad part is they ship it out like one piece at a time. So it's going to take 2.5 years to finish it.
Really?
Yeah. So I got the first 2 kits in. But it's heavy. Like, 'cause this one's just a fender and it has a weight to it.
Wow. So that's almost like like a membership. Almost kind of like the old Columbia House, CD type thing, CD and records where you get a little bit at each time type kind of thing. But this is like one kit that you paid for that you're only going to get in pieces.
Yep.
And how long could it take? A couple years?
They said 2.5 years.
Really?
Yep.
Now, is that something where if you don't get in at the ground level, you won't be able to get in because once they stop making certain parts, they're not going to make them again, or?
Well, I looked. That was a question I had, and I looked up the company, and the company's been around for a while, and they're still in business. And that was one question I did bring up. I'm like, you gonna, if they're gonna start this, and halfway through you're gonna leave and abandon, and so.
So is that so? Someone like bought you the subscription or whatever then for that or whatever then?
Yeah. All right, let me mute this and we'll try to build it.
What Bluegrass say? See here, Juju says got my favorite drink here. Evan Williams. Charlie says I had troubles driving the golf cart. Now I have it down to a T. Should never have trouble driving a golf cart. Come on, those are easy. We are getting closer to having a done Ferris wheel here. I still have the yellow ones to do and a few things. Oh, my fingers are getting numb for some reason. Dun, dun, dun. It's not a good thing. Wow, I don't know what is going on tonight. Actually, I should My mom's got orange juice up. I should be drinking my blueberry vodka. Making some blueberry fuzzy navels. And, you guys got me thinking of drinking now, man, and I don't drink that much. This is crazy. I can tell the crew on Saturday Night Bricks is a bad influence. What the heck happened there? I was like, I thought that sucker flew behind me. Wow.
Saturday Night Bricks drinking.
Carl says Tang. Geez, you can use Tang as an accelerant and explosive, so it can't be good for your insides. Really? I didn't know that. I drank a lot of Tang back years ago. No wonder my streams are so potent, I guess. Dang. Wow. Remember that. Yes, the Saturday, Winter's saying bad influence. Yeah, you guys are bad influence. What can I say? Make me want to drink. I shouldn't drink too much. I'm getting ready. I'll be playing with electronics after this. I got to figure out how to make sure I hook up that motor correctly to that Ferris wheel. Don't need it going too fast. I don't want to be killing any minifigs tonight. Might get probably not life in prison, but life of sorting for that, Carl trying to build as well. Says I've been working on Spaceport for 3 days. Just can't focus. Bricks After Dark, family. Yeah, this could be Bricks After Dark. That sounds about right.
There we go.
Don't kill minifigs. Well, the ice bears. They're killing them all the time. So, but they're probably killing cancerous minifigs. The ones that the ones that are gonna be a bad influence on the rest of the minifigs. Those are the ones the ice bears are politely liquidating. Kind of like those Geico commercials here. Please, you got to jump in the volcano so we can, get the crops to be successful again. Ice bears will say, just please, take this arrow. Take this arrow into your stomach. It'll make minifig life better for the rest of us. Kind of wild is they built the Ferris wheel and then these colored parts they didn't send any extras, so you hope the the adult kiddies that are building these sets are not losing any pieces. Don't lose those pieces. You have no spares.
And so the carts for that Ferris wheel always made me think of LSU colors.
Oh, yeah.
Drove me nuts. So I ended up switching out the colors, and I actually still have two of the colors I was going to switch it out to, dark red.
Ooh.
They're still sitting on my desk.
Wow.
Because I haven't got into the back of the Lego room where all the Ferris wheel is sitting.
What was the other? So you're just gonna switch dark red out of for one like maybe the yellow or something or what?
Yeah, I was gonna take. I like the yellow, the green, and the purple. I think I was gonna swap out one of the color, or take out one of the probably one of the purple, and probably one of the yellow, and try to put in more colors. I pulled 2 dark reds. I think I was trying to get other colors. Yeah.
I was watching it. So Carl says, I was watching a show on Netflix, and the terrorists were using Tang as a non-detectable substance to act as an accelerant. Interesting. Dude says, save the minifigs. Carl says, only kill Jack Stone minifigs. They are indestructible. I think the ice bears could take out them too. I'm not too worried about that. If that's your dare, build a Jack Stone army and try and have them march on Hope Castle. We'll see what happens.
I think yours is on the bottom, babe.
Stone to the rescue.
Oh, it sounds like Hoosier might be back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Right as the stream was just getting ready to get out of control, off the rails, you show up again. That's good.
It's always out of control.
Bama says, yes, Bricks After Dark. I'll have to show you my Sticky Vicky strip club mock. Well, yeah, we'll get in here. Let's check it out.
Now that Hoosier's back, we can get people in here.
Yeah, the great host is back. So, yeah,
The great host.
Well, a host.
I wouldn't know about that.
I sent out some invites. I thought Charlie was going to come in.
Oh, so you sent invites before you left, and nobody has tried to come back in, or they sit in the green room too long and get frustrated and leave. Yeah,
There wasn't anybody waiting in the green room. Charity come in, grabbed pizza, and made a dash for the TV. So.
That's okay. I think we tried to hold up the fort the best we could.
Oh yeah, we are holding it down.
We're inciting lots of drinking. We incited lots of drinking while you were gone. Is what we were doing. So I can't guarantee the condition of any future guests. So
Billy's a mean pizza.
Well, he was having a tough time deciding what to eat for dinner tonight. So he might have just got might have finally figured out what he was going to have to eat now.
I went and picked up Pizza Hut before I started streaming.
Yeah, I actually had the Pizza Hut, the pizza, or the taco pizza a couple times over the last couple weeks. It's kind of good.
Charlie says I tried to catch you before you left. Well, I'm back now, and the link is in the chat. So
Now we can get just about anybody in here. Oh.
So are the ice bears going to have a Ferris wheel to play on now?
I don't know. I might have to think about that because it's technically not a mock. So I don't know. I'd have to see. I have to think about that. I could maybe get more clear into it. Now, when I get I ordered 100 of the clear beams in Lugbook. I might be able to build a closer to a clear one, maybe. Try and redesign it to use some of those clear elements on the spokes and stuff. I might be able to do that. Too bad they don't make a clear axle. That'd be kind of cool.
Haley, what in the world are you working on?
Non-Lego.
I know that's a fender. Is it a fender to a DeLorean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, at least you know what the fender's to. That's pretty good.
No, the box came in today. Been wanting to build it.
Winterbreaker says Carl really does have a gentleman's club in his city.
You know, actually, one of my taverns did have at one of the shows did have like Wild Style and a few of the other more risque minifigs standing in front. I mean, trying to lure some of the ice bears into coming in, but I don't know if they ever succeeded. So you have to ask the ice bears that. They won't tell me nothing.
Shiny says hashtag Leppin Bricks. Hey, stop, buddy. Shiny, what's going on, buddy?
Lepin bricks. We don't have a Lepin here.
It's like it's metal. I don't think, does Leppin even know how to build with like a substance other than a plastic, anyways?
The sucker is solid metal, sir.
Hey! Why they wait till 10 o'clock at night to get going?
Hey, that's the best time right there, sir.
You know, with all you know, I've never been a parent, but obviously with all this alcohol talk, obviously they're drinking obviously something a little bit too lively late at night. Obviously, it doesn't have something that maybe should be making them a little bit less lively. I don't know.
What's up, Carl?
Hey, Hooge. Hey, Haley. Hello, Reed.
How's it going?
Well, about as well as everybody else. Just wanted to show off the Sticky Vickies here. Dude, you'd seem to have gotten all excited, so let me flip the camera around. All right. So, let's see here.
You probably spotlight in there, Hoosier.
Do my back end trying to get in here, but the DeLorean's on top of the detective's office, and then there's the front of the club. Oh, I can get down far enough to it.
Awesome.
No, I can't get in there to show the windows, but the rooftop has an elevator going to the rooftop. There's a pool party going on.
Oh yeah, looks pretty entertaining. Is that a hot tub there too? Maybe perhaps.
Elvis sort of fell over, so there you go.
Yeah.
And then it's cafe corner, but reimagined and the wires are in the way. But there's a pole and a whole setup on the inside. The bottom floor's got the bar.
Well, I like the figs. That's pretty good too.
Shiny said nothing much. I guess did nothing with Lego today because it was a beautiful 73-degree day and I got burnt. Yeah, it was like 82 here. I got tan. Nate got sunburnt. I don't know.
Oh, it's good. Lots of lights. Is that like a black background on that wall or whatever?
That's Blade Runner.
Oh.
That's the Tyrell pyramids with the lights coming out the top. And not that Blade Runner 2049 malarkey, the original Blade Runner.
There is somebody in the chat putting out weapons. Not going to say who it is, but there is somebody out
I
there.
have to put her in timeout. She keeps using the L word. We don't use that L word around here.
It's almost like talking about like Craggle almost. It's terrible.
Shiny wants to know what lights you use, Carl. What's up, Macro Bricks?
What lights I used? It was a random kit. I don't remember what it was supposed to be for, but I repurposed it for the club. The lights just, I made them work. It was a preset number of bricks and lights, and the lengths were already set. Everything else is pretty much lightling. Except for this, the diner. I really like the lights on the diner here.
That's pretty nice.
Ooh, these are tiny, tiny little stickers.
Okay, time to put the cars on the Ferris wheel.
It was
Hey, it gets a little heavy when I do that.
it was Zany who he switched out the Ferris wheel for the gyro spear balls. From Jurassic.
Oh, the clear ones for like that were in the Jurassic stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I think most of that stuff has like the Technic type ability to be used with the Technic type stuff, so that probably work pretty good. Or a way to attach it. That'd be kind of cool. I like that idea. Just got to figure out how to have a catastrophe so where they actually come flying off the Ferris wheel. Now, that'd be even cooler. I don't think I'd want to be around the Ferris wheel and start slinging, clear balls, at the audience. But hey, it'd be fun to watch. We're slinging. The Ferris wheel's breaking down. Oh, look at that! I put it on the wrong way. That would be interesting. I guess that's how you do it. You just won't have the cars all attached fully, and Catastrophe is its middle name. Okay, look at that. Now I can play with power. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh. What did I do there? We have to put those on each side, maybe? Maybe.
What's up?
Oh, shoot. And then more correctly.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
I cannot hear anything on my end.
What's going on, Brick Filler?
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I was muted, so that's why I wasn't hearing any.
Oh, you're good.
Figured I'd reorganize my city. Or it's more of a town at this point. I don't really have space for a city.
Towns are good. I think that's all I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a city. I've had a town.
Organize the whole table just to make it fit.
No garlic butter in none of them? That's the best part.
I don't know what to tell you, Dan.
Huh?
I don't know what to tell you. Necro says soon I'm going to start the corner cafe. I'll PC that one together. Can't justify the aftermarket set price.
Yeah, the corner cafe is actually pretty decent to piece together. You can
How's it
switch
going,
out
dude? Jude
some
and
of those
Motherfucker?
dark
Thanks.
blue elements that are expensive, like the
I'm a little reluctant to let my daughter come in here and play, but it's the whole point of having my little city.
the large arch. You can switch it out to a newer
Not my
one,
hardest to
and then the
have a world to adventure in.
the two half arch pieces. You don't even need those because they're underneath the stairs. So if you wanted to save some bit money trying to order those. Yeah, crazy.
Shoot, I need parts. I need pieces.
So what is everyone doing? Working on out there in chat world?
This might work this way.
Can you barely hear me?
Yep.
Or does it sound like I'm whispering?
Yes.
Yep.
I have not been talked into Mills yet.
We
I
can
ain't
talk
got
into
the.
it.
I did use a interesting technique to be able to tie in base plates into regular plates by just putting another layer of base plates underneath everything. And it actually worked out pretty nice.
Let's see. These pieces here.
Haley, what are you working on?
I'm working on I got this was a birthday present from Sean. It's a die-cast model of the DeLorean.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's supposed to light up
I
and
can't hear Haley.
be all nice and fancy.
That's cool. My birthday present's in the mail. It was late, but you know, the corona happened.
Yeah, this one took about a month to get here. Got
I think mine will be here Monday. I cannot wait.
Alrighty, what's next? Oh, we lost Carl.
Yep.
Well, I think Fella said he had trouble hearing you. I think so.
Tuesday.
Oh dear.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
And I can hear you now.
There we go.
Well, I hear somebody.
You hear Mrs. Hoosier and then Haley.
Yeah, we're still here.
I hear Mrs. Hoosier, and that's about it.
Huh.
Oh no.
Oh, nope. I
What?
think I hear Hope too.
Can you hear all of us?
I don't think he hears you, Haley.
No.
No, I don't hear Haley.
All right. All right. Since Charity's right there, I'm gonna drop
That's
out and
weird.
come back in. See if that helps.
Okay.
Can
All right, Haley dropped out, and then she's gonna pop back in to hopefully solve the hearing issue.
What's funny is I think I can hear Haley on the stream, but I can't hear on the actual stream on my the StreamYard version.
All right. Can you
All
hear
right, Haley's back. Can we
Sure.
everybody
Okay.
hear me
I
now,
can
Carl?
hear now.
Yay.
There we go. How's it going, Haley?
Winterburger, sorry, I just now had the chat up. I will get my Victoria's Secret order on Tuesday, is what it's saying. That's what it's saying.
For all your leggings, right?
Yeah. Heck yeah, $10 leggings. I bought 3 pair for me and 3 pair for Erica. And then my purse.
What the heck? Oh. Really? Dang it.
All righty. Step 2.
Step 2.
Yep. Yeah, apparently in the first issue, or the first one, only thing you build is the back end. And half the thing. Half the tailgate or tail light and the license plate at a time.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Since I rebuilt my
Alright.
city, I can
You send the second
add,
issue.
add another one of these guys back into the city. Little odds and ends of.
Oh, yeah. That was a pretty good set.
Lego had them on sale for like I think it was like $2 a piece.
Yeah, I should get shipments Monday and Tuesday.
$2.
Yeah, it was it was stupid cheap. Like you only get 5, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna get 5.
Yes. I'm gonna have 2 shipments come on Monday, Bubba.
How long ago was that? Was it on sale?
That was like middle of last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jackson done got mad at me because we went out and bought the Mario Kart and then extra controllers for the Switch,
Yeah.
and we could not play it yet.
No.
He said, Mario Kart. I said, what are you talking about? Because I couldn't figure out what he was trying to tell me.
No, I want to play Mario
And
Kart.
he was like, Mario Kart. He kept saying it. And then finally I was like, are you saying Mario Kart? And he's like, yeah, let's play. I was like, dude, we can't until it gets here. We don't have the system yet. He got so mad at me.
Oh, crap. Like, Mom, you should be able to play it.
Right?
Why can't we play it?
He was mad. I can't believe you went out and bought a game that I can't even play yet. You're not mad no more? You're sad, okay? He's sad,
Oh,
guys, not mad.
it's interesting. April's a Facebook. Matt Delanoy, somebody I see at Brickworld a lot, mentions that the Brick Man said like the Futurama Planet Express headquarters made 10,000 votes. He's like, wow. Says mine was my own Legos ideas of this very building was rejected 6 years ago. I guess they've laxed their standards a bit.
Yeah, because there was an older Futurama set, and that one looked really good.
That's probably Matt Delanoy's. I mean, it's probably his.
And it's like, yeah. And I like that one a lot better than the one they just based off of how it looks. And it's like, man, all this, yeah. I don't know.
Let's see. Someone says, Jake, I think Matt summed it up pretty well in his Twitter comment. The Simpsons, of course, have never featured cursing, drinking, fighting, partial nudity, stabbing, gore, killing, lying, Al Gore, aliens, warfare, concepts of how corrupt government officials or unsavory practices of any kind.
Haley and Rick Fella and Oak Castle. Aggie, go.
Hi, Jackson.
Hi, Aggie. Hi, Aggie.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you say hi? Say hi, guys. Hi.
Abner says either Lego Ideas relax the rules or a new staff member has taken over or something else. I'd vote on the new staff member probably after they fired 1,500 about the time Kevin got let go. So, or right before Kevin got let go.
It's all right, Carl. If he gets too tired and it tries to end the stream, I'll stay on for a little bit. I'll go. I'll go. Don't give me Dad's phone. You're welcome, guys.
Oh, Ferris wheel's in my way now. I can't type. No, oh wait, I'll have to go back to that later. I gotta waiting for something anyways to work. Let's see if it actually finished doing that. What? Why does it keep failing? What is going on here? Oh, probably because it has to stay on that. Dang it. Oh my gosh, that's the only bad thing with the S-Brick. Oh, leave the app and nothing works. Nothing finished updating.
I don't know where Charlie went.
I don't think Charlie knows where Charlie went. Man.
You got goo? Yeah, I'm playing my game with you. I can multitask. Oh, what are you coming to take back over? Okay.
That's so fresh and so clean.
Oh, God, God. Who's yours back? Sorry, guys. You gotta get stuck with the second best host.
Yeah, you can stay and host anytime.
I'm gonna go finish watching the movie I tried to finish watch last
There
night,
you go.
and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Sure.
Juice.
I'm just trying to say no.
No way.
No, I can't go in my.
Yeah.
Waiting for my firmware to upgrade here on my S-Brick.
Ooh.
It was working, and then I must have something popped on my phone, and I must have kicked me out of the app.
I think we bought one S-Brick at a convention.
Huh?
I think we got one S-Brick at a convention.
I got two of them. They were both in the my Harry Potter train in the tender. I put two of them in there with two motors. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I thought about using it for Wally at the time.
I mean, it's still pretty good. I use it for a lot of the boats I do. When I do the boats for Brick World, I use the S-Brick for that. Because early on, the remotes just didn't have the range. I mean, one of the kids that did his boat had like a really long controller. He had built a 2-foot long controller for his remote, his power functions remote. And so that was cool. And I think that was in the early stages of the S-Brick. And I picked one up and it's like, well, I'll try this. I mean, Bluetooth has a little bit more range. I mean, it worked pretty good. I mean, I liked it. And then I think that was about the time they said, okay, you know what, we'll let aftermarket like S-Brick controllers and stuff be allowed, but everything else was pretty much still all Lego. So
Yeah. Oh, you get to a point when you're building that, the Lego purists kind of sometimes it just like everything. I know that every single brick out there is Lego, but I might add, lights and other stuff. But
well, lights, I mean, you almost have to because the Lego lights just aren't that good. So
no,
hey, Doc.
Yeah.
Actually, Doc, I'm actually done. I'm just waiting for my S-Brick to update so I can run it motorized without, because it's motorized over here. I can't even run it because the motor's hooked up. So, and this S-Brick said it wanted a firmware update, so I'm doing it.
What's up with that?
Doc was on last night. Gave us his angry eyes. That was pretty good.
What?
No, not.
Oh, you're not talking to me?
No, Mom, I'm not talking to you. But you can be part of the stream if you want to sit here and join us.
Yeah.
Hi, Reed Mom.
Ice cream. At least the Ferris wheel covers me from eating. You can't see I'm eating ice cream.
All right, there's step 1 and step 2.
I'll start with mobile device.
This sucker is pretty heavy too. Metal
That means just restart the app.
is all, and eventually, whenever the lights get in, I'll have lights to light it all up and everything too.
That's
That'd
pretty
be-
cool.
That'd be a pretty good sized car.
Yeah. Now I gotta find a good spot in Lego room to put it. Not
Not going to kill any minifigs with this speed, I'll tell you that. That's maxed out. No minifigs are dying on this Ferris wheel. Rats.
You can't do like a gear ratio change.
Might have to. You could figure out how to have some kind of sever the connection so it goes rolling down the street after it gets too fast. That would be entertaining.
We got like the little donut right here on the city coffee thing. You can just roll off the donut.
That's what I need my Ferris wheel to do. Or rolling down a city street.
Aren't bad enough to need aloe.
Huh?
Oh, Nate got too much sun today working on the deck. He don't tan, he burns.
Yeah, that's no fun. Oh, I see a Ferris wheel.
Carl said I can show you a carousel that puts minifigs into orbit.
That would be fun to watch.
Set it up like a trebuchet, so every time it comes down, it picks up another one and flings him.
That'd be even cooler.
Yeah. So the Great Ball contraption is the Great Fig. Something.
I have more coffee shops and bakeries in this town than anything. But then again, that's what Legos tends to make a lot of times.
Winter Bricker says, Reed, will you light that up?
That's a good question.
Willie said,
huh?
Willie says, Carl, you got to show that. Hey, that big Ferris wheel that Chris built, he put 3 or 4 of them together and made one big one. I swear that thing will launch a minifig out of it.
I just remember Zany's because he cranked his up and he had that sucker like the wheel of death going.
I could probably do that. I'll play with the gear ratio and see.
Winter Bricker says, where is Chris?
You got.
He was in the chat earlier. I don't know where he.
Probably playing Minecraft.
It's not a doctor's appointment. 5 p.m. on Tuesday.
Okay.
FYI. So that means she'll have to get up. Her desk, whatever.
Is that thing binding up somewhere, Reed? That sounds horrible.
No.
Oh, here now.
Well, I mean, it could be the M motor came out of a GBC module, so God only knows how hard the M motor was working before I use it for this. I mean, the you can clearly see the dust and stuff on the gear that was in the motor, so it was probably one of the modules that was running pretty heavily. Actually, I brought one of the modules to actually take apart. I didn't take it apart the other night. I might take it apart tonight, just because it's kind of wasting a fair amount of pieces that I could be using for something else. Because here it is. I think this is using the parts that I could be using for something else.
Yeah.
So This is one of Brian Badahum's models that he built one year. It actually, you can build 4 of them, and they just kind of go up and up and up. And so I built it clear one year, and I don't think I took it to Brickworld. I think I left it at home or something. This one all.
Dude, Jude, what glass are you on?
Let's see if this one runs smoother. What?
I think it's hilarious when it's been really quiet for the last 3 hours, and the moment I get online and actually feel like streaming, my daughter and her cousin and my wife all like, "Hey, you busy?" No, nope, not at all.
You sure you're not at my house?
But it's the perfect time to say something. Okay?
Right?
It's the perfect time.
I'm happy I finally actually changed the doorknobs on my office, and my daughter can't just barge in because put one of those privacy locks on, so she doesn't know how to undo it from the other side. But she is knocking though, so I'm happy that she actually knocks on the door and then screams.
So knock and then she'll scream, "I want in!"
Exactly.
Carl says, hey, you have a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy sticker there. Oh, I see it. Don't panic.
Yeah, so we did a pop-up book challenge. Well, we were supposed to. We only had 2 people submit it. Was it last year for Philly? People were supposed to do their pop-up book and bring it in. So I did mine, but I did mine the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So it looks like the manual, and I have the Don't Panic on the back of it. And that was one of the decals I stuck on the front. I'll have to find that. It's somewhere out there in the Lego room.
You just started cup number 2. Guys, I'm probably going to go about another 10, 15 minutes. Then I think I'm going to hit a nice comfy recliner and play some Minecraft.
Minecraft, huh? You guys are going to be tempting me to freaking download that thing, aren't you?
It ain't so much the Minecraft tonight as it is the nice comfy recliner.
Do it.
Oh.
Download it. Come play with us.
Who, me?
Yes.
I might have to check it out. She's going to force me to check it out. Okay, so let's get these people in this Ferris wheel.
You would think this is a Speed Champion set with so many stickers into it.
Ooh. Wow, this minifig threw money at me. Woo. No, honey, I'm not that type, sir.
Which one of you pigs would throw money at me?
What the frick? She won't lose it. It's hanging over the railing on the coaster, so hopefully she won't lose her money. So She does. I'm not giving it back to her. So
Safety first. Okay.
Richard Rickard says Butt Chop is on Lego Maniac stream now.
Yeah, we're gonna
Should be
move.
just about finishing, isn't he?
We're gonna move the judging until next Saturday. I already talked to him.
Good
So,
deal.
because it gives people extra week to get their stuff in.
Good deal.
Yeah, looks like Butt Chop is on right now with them on Lego Maniac.
I'll be back.
Jude says what? Jude, I am beat, buddy.
All right, this is what it's come to. Keychains.
Oh my goodness.
What? Nice.
We're gonna organize keychains.
Haley, I dare you to put all them on one keyring.
I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna fit in the pocket.
Shit, it probably pulled the ignition or the key out of the ignition of the car. Take you 2 hours to find the house key.
Oh, robot.
Hey Nate, will you go get my phone from Jackson? And give him the iPad or something, please.
'Cause there's the Indiana Jones that was on my keychain forever. He doesn't have his face, his hand's broken, and his leg is really loose.
Yeah,
On my Yoda.
I got a Batman that's been on mine for forever.
Oh. Yeah, then the 3-eye alien, he's missing all his eyes.
Right.
My Yoda broke this week. I'm a little bummed.
Take it from you. I need my phone.
Oh, one of the bounty hunters, he's missing pretty much half his face from being on the keychain.
Yeah, there's not a printing left on the Batman. I seen a Flash keychain floating around here the other day. I ought to switch it out.
I got better because I learned my lesson with the Indiana Jones because that was the only one I bought. And it's like I should have bought 2, so I had a backup because once I didn't realize at the time, I was like, oh yeah. But he completely just he was gone.
Did I get an extra piece? Or am I just not seeing it here?
Wow.
Interesting that the Lego Movie ones came with the little Technic brick.
Grab my phone from you as well. When did they start putting the little like the Lego towel on them?
Oh,
Like you got
'cause I have a couple of the Lego Movie ones. They're like this.
Yeah, they're like I guess it's in your Star Wars pile. There's one right beside it.
Oh, the Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Flash had one.
See, my Batman has one of those, and it's a plain white tile now. The Legos wore off of it.
Well, the Ninja Turtles have one too, and that's Smart 2013. Superman has one.
Yeah, Bama, I did. I put one in there a while back. But I'm going to be going in a few more minutes. I had a long day today.
And we resulted to looking through keychains. You can tell how Luke's changed, though.
I'll put it in again. You're more than welcome to.
That's two different Lukes from two different time frames.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Pop in for the last few minutes anyway.
Yeah, because I have a BB-8 somewhere, and he's like completely white. He's just a ball. Yeah, I think I have a Star Lord somewhere, and he's completely just nothing.
I'm gonna find my I have an Emmett flashlight keychain.
Now those
Oh, there he is.
are cool. I have a few of those, and I have them on.
He's a little worn out though.
Hey, that thing comes in handy though.
It's just bulky as heck though.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit.
Deal.
Dave, since you don't have to work tomorrow, no need even setting an alarm. We're just going to sleep until we get up. Or until he wakes up. Oh my God.
The batteries must be getting low. I used to launch them into orbit.
It's the carousel of fear.
One is missing,
Oh my
so it
God.
must have launched somewhere, but
What did they
I think
do?
the battery,
Paris.
you can hear the batteries getting low. Oh, no.
Jeez.
Christmas, knowing my mom see that.
You do know Christmas is over, right?
Christmas is never over in this household.
You know what? Haley, I bought all that Christmas stuff at Philly last
It's
year.
okay. I still have Christmas lights up, so it's okay.
We have ours. We saw ours up. I finally took the village down like less than a month ago. What happened to yours, Hoosier?
Here. I bought all that stuff at Philly last year my mom wanted it. So I bought it. She still hasn't built it, and she still hasn't paid me for it.
She'll remember around Christmas time.
No, I think it's going to get confiscated and become Thursday builds.
There you go.
Ooh, I see an engine hanging. Oh, is that the welding helmets?
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
Those are cool.
Does that engine hoist go up and down?
What's that?
Hey,
what's going on?
Hey, Bama.
We're getting her Jackson.
How y'all doing this evening?
We're doing good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just got finished driving back from the lake, so had a long day today. Caught a bunch of fish, though.
Ooh, now you're talking my language. I'm having withdrawals. Ain't been in 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, we went 2 weeks ago. Um, didn't catch but a couple. I think I caught like two a couple weeks ago. But today we ended up. I think we caught about 7 or 8.
Hmm.
They were all cat, so it wasn't too bad. There's one of them was only about say 6 inches, but we had about 3 good ones.
Nothing wrong with that. So instead of MJ putting a poop emoji in the chat, he just spelled it out. Poop emoji. And then said, just kidding. Bye now.
Oh, come on now. You gotta mean your poop emojis. You gotta mean it.
So he says, I want to go fishing. Yeah, I don't.
Hallie, what are you collecting? Keychains?
I did. I just found the container that had them all in there. So I figure since I just moved the container, I might as well dump out and see what I still had. So I got like the Ninja Turtles. I have the Monster Fighters. There's like a Pharaoh guy. I think my favorite two right now are the Boba Fett's. They're 2 different ones.
Doc
Yeah.
said it.
I've got one of the Boba Fett's. That's what I use for my keychain.
And somehow
I don't have a collection of them. I just usually pick a couple up here and there until they tear up on my keychain and I put a new one on.
yeah, that's what I usually do. Because I started buying 2 when I got one because eventually one's going to disintegrate, so I always had a backup. But somehow I ended up with like a bunch of Ewoks and a bunch of Star Lords.
Willie says, Haley, time for some giveaways. I think Willie wants to win a keychain.
Yeah, there's a bunch of duplicates, so I'm actually going to pull out all the duplicates.
Where'd Hope go?
No.
Lord only knows. Yeah, it's been 3 or 4 weeks since I've been fishing. It's been nice through the week when I'm working, and I get off work for the weekend. And it's cold or raining, or this weekend's would have been a perfect weekend to go, but I'm doing a new list.
Oh man, the weather was gorgeous today. Man, it was the weather was awesome. There was no waves at all, man. I'm talking about there's almost flat as glass on the lake.
I lost an arm somewhere last week.
Haley Willie's gonna start guessing numbers now to beat Jude.
Well, there originally was going to be a giveaway tonight, but it got moved to next week.
Oh, so you're saying the winner of the competition might get a couple keychains?
Maybe. I had pulled a couple sets. Might end up getting keychains now.
The last keychains I bought in Philly. I had mine, Erica's, and Julian's. Man, I don't even know your phone number. But I had mine, Julian's, and Erica's name engraved on the bricks.
Mm-hmm.
They had a sign up. It was like $4 for the keychain and get it engraved. Yeah, that cost me like $50 altogether for 3 keychains.
Jeez. What else did you get?
That was it. The keychains were $4.
Oh, And then the engraving was the extra.
Yeah. I was like, hold on. Well, you already done it. Might as well pay for it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've got a friend of mine. She's got an engraving machine and everything. So I'm gonna send her some bricks and see if she can engrave on them.
Then Erica used to put them on her backpack, like hang them from the zippers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
She walked through the halls, school kids, and pull them off. Not only would they get the keychain, but they'd tear up the backpack.
Yeah.
Bunch of savages, man.
So did you finish your portion of the DeLorean build, Haley?
Yeah. Yeah, I got the back bumper and one of the fenders.
Like one of them companies like the Bradford Exchange?
Eagle Moss. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they're supposed to send a box once a month and have a couple issues in it. So
Guess it gives you something to look forward to each month.
oh yeah. I was a little bit worried because I usually don't do die cast anything because I'm usually too rough and I end up snapping the plastic or something.
Now, isn't diecast supposed to be like all metal or something?
Yeah, that sucker is all metal except for I guess the frame will be metal, but there's still plastic being attached to it, so I'm trying not to break it.
So what is it, just like a snap together type thing?
There was one item I snapped in, but the rest you have to kind of attach it, and then it has little screws on the back.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I can do that. All right, there's all the duplicates. That in a Lego ruler. Ooh. That's fun.
Oh, look, there's Winter Bricker.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up, Winterbreaker?
not one to not take a dare.
Do what?
I'll take a dare. And she's got a whole support group here. Woo! Hey, Howie, stop. Where's Charity? We need to get her back in the mix.
Oh no, where did Charity go?
She's trying to
movie.
get Jackson laid down. What's up, Howie?
Hey, Howie.
All right, now you can end it. Now you can end it. Hoosier. How are you? How we showed.
Wow.
All right.
I just got a message from 3D printed figs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he raised the price. He raised his base price. The figure now is $130. Base price, head to legs. Depending on filament used, as I use various brands and types, which range in price.
Now, is this like that big minifigure that Chris has?
Yeah. Accessories are priced at an hourly rate and for filament used as well. So we're at 130. That's without my hat.
Well, that's the same. I think that's the same price he quoted me because it's in Australian.
And then airbrush work will be charged at $40, depending on figure, as some are more labor intensive.
Well, that's without any airbrush on it.
Yes,
You're gonna be $250.
that's what I'm thinking. I ain't paying $250.
I mean, I looked at Sean's fig, and Sean's fig is flipping crazy. Like all that work on his vest and everything. It's like crazy amount of details.
See, 'cause I was thinking I'll get my original Sigfig done, and then have him because from Chris's video, you put it together just like you do a regular minifig.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna switch torsos. I'm gonna go to a custom printed torso like I did in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna take the Alabama logo off, the Brick Fair logo off. I was just gonna have him make me another torso with that.
Now, how much does he charge you for just the minifigures to do the custom printing and stuff?
Oh, the guy that prints, man.
Yeah.
Charges like $10 to set up the machine or to set up whatever it is he sets up, and then I want to say $1 a fig.
Dang, I need to get with him and I need to get some figs.
Well, let me rephrase it. It's $1 a fig for one side, I think.
Yeah.
Mine was printed double side, so it was $2.
That's still fine.
And of course, whatever your torso costs, but I bought mine off Bricklink and shipped them to him.
Yeah.
He'll supply the torso, but I'm sure it's like anywhere else. He charges you for getting the torso.
Oh, yeah.
But I got a couple bucks in each torso, but then I don't have to worry about it. Next year, there's 10 of them on Bricklink. I run out, send a message. Need 20 more.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, I want to get some to have with me for Alabama.
Because I know just for my original fig, I'm paying anywhere from $1.25 just for the torso.
Not too bad. Yeah, I've still got to finish coming up on mine. I'm not sure what I want to do for torso yet.
Yeah, Howie, I did the same thing. I ordered the torsos they got here. I pulled the arms, sent it to him. About a week later, he sent them back. Popped the arms back in. Oh yeah, I think it's $1 a side.
That ain't bad. So $10 setup and then $1 side.
Yeah, and that's set up as if you want him to come up with the design or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Chris sent him the Alabama logo,
Mm-hmm.
and then I told him that I wanted it on I wanted it to be a hoodie. Had the hood on the back, pocket on the front, and then my name on the back.
Yeah.
He drew it up, sent it, and one adjustment later, he was printing.
Not too bad. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get in on that and get me some made up.
Haley might have went let the dogs out.
I'm back.
Howie
have
says
about
that means
The most basic
Since I-
Sigfig, but
Howie says I need that one. Howie, that was a Brick Fair, Alabama exclusive. Only made 20. But when I print some of the new torso, I'll send you one. It'll be the same thing, just won't have the Alabama logo on it. Dang, dude, Jude's going to sleep already?
Already? Night, dude, Jude.
I don't even think he had time to get through the second cup.
I did have this made when I went to Florida last year. Never did the little minifigure factory they had down at the store.
Yeah, I got the Berkshire Chris one. And then on the back of his is just got his YouTube. And then the one I got from you, it was just your regular fig.
I might have been out of the exclusives already.
Oh, that's fine. I got you on my roller coaster though. I've been reworking it, building the structure a lot strong, more sturdy. So it'll be easier to move it and it'll hold up longer.
Did you end up getting all your plates?
Yes. Well, I need to get more green. I used tan for about a third of it. But the third of it that the tan's on would be easily changed out, or I can just adjust the terrain on that section of it.
You were using 4x4 green ones, right?
Yeah.
How many do you need to finish it?
Let me see. Hold on a second. I know that I need enough for 6 30 by 32 by 32.
So it's 64 times 6.
384.
Too bad I know how many plates it takes to cover one off the top of my head. Oh, you've made too many of them when you know that.
Hey, it's just experience. But yeah, so I've been working on that. I've got my gear set up and the chain set up like I need to. So now I'm just going through and building out the structure.
Hey, if the Lego stores ever open back up, you're what, cut in half away?
Let's see. It's about 3 hours to Atlanta. But I can call. I can. Got some. I know some of the people that work there, so I can get them to give me some cups and ship them.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. So it works out not too bad. Now it's just a matter of when they get it back in. I figured the stores are going to be swamped the first month or two. Everybody's going to be running to the stores, grabbing up the sets that they were on back order. So I figured they'll be busy and people will be snagging stuff off the pick a brick wall. So it'll probably be hectic the first few weeks.
Oh, I'm sure Pick a Brick could be nuts.
People like Hoosier are going to show up and start cleaning out the walls. I
Mm-hmm.
need this brick and I need this brick.
Well, that's if they even.
But yeah, I mean, people that normally make weekly or semi-weekly trips to the pick a brick are sitting there empty. So then they're going to just all of a sudden going to be going to say, all right, well, I need like 15, 20, 30 cups.
Well, that's if they even opened up the pick a brick wall.
Yeah, because they did close the pick a brick wall just before they closed all the stores.
Just take your can of Lysol.
I don't know.
What's up, Jesse?
It's like the minifig bin. I always compare that to at grocery stores you have all the candy. People can bag their own candy.
Yeah.
You always see
Yep.
kids putting their hands in there and touching their feet, or it's pretty much the same thing from the build a minifig. So I hate never like the build a fig.
I dug in
Well,
that thing.
they also made the pick a brick wall. They actually put all like the older oriented pieces up high, so the kids aren't up to fiddle their hands through them all.
They have to. They're required.
Well, that
because
choking hazards too.
the bottom two rows has to be 2x4s or bigger because of small
Right.
children and choking hazards. So, but no, kids. I don't know. Just remember watching kids sit there and just pull stuff off the wall, put it back, touch their fingers, nose, that.
Haley, did you see a few days ago? Might have been more like last week. Jesse's Brick Galaxy did a live stream from where their train club layout is.
No, I didn't see that.
I think he snuck in the building so he could run the trains. He was the only one in there.
Does he have keys to the kingdom?
When I turned it on, he was starting the Santa Fe with his custom cars.
Well, I gotta get out of here. Thanks for letting me hang out with y'all.
All right,
All right. Good night.
we're gonna cut it here in a few minutes anyway.
It's been fun. We'll do it again.
Oh, you're welcome anytime, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Berkshire.
Thanks, Hoosier. Thanks, Hope. Take care, Bama and Haley.
You too. Take care.
I think Reed forgot he was on a stream. Jesse said, chilling out after watching a lot of Star Wars today.
Oh no, you tell me.
Sounds like fun. I need to catch it. I need to rewatch a bunch of Star Wars because I know on Disney Plus the new Star Wars movie comes out on the 4th.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow, right?
No, tomorrow's the 3rd,
Monday.
Monday. May the 4th be with you.
Doc said Reed went to bed and just left his camera on. Oh, look, there he is.
Hey, I'm back. Didn't you just talk about me? Sweet.
He must have heard us talking about him.
That's right. That's how it works, isn't it? I figured you
How's it
guys
going,
would be
Reed?
on and, doing something else by now.
Well, I'm getting ready to end it. I was waiting for you to get back so you didn't wonder what happened.
No, I would know. I would just know, hey, they got sick of me and they just left.
I can hear that
I
nice.
got sick of looking at my clear GBC module. So
I can hear that nice, comfortable recliner calling my name.
oh, sure. Come sit on me. Come on, man.
And then again, I can also hear Charity yelling at me because I didn't make it out of the nice, comfy recliner.
Well, can't have your cake and eat it too. Sorry.
I try though.
Not trying hard enough.
And I don't mess with the CMFs that much. And the extra ones that I do get that I don't want to keep, Jackson gets them.
Yeah, I mean, I might have some after I collect the collections I got, but we'll see.
I mean, I may have some, but they might be missing an arm.
Reed, how many did you end up getting?
Well, I opened 25 on my stream the other night, and I think I have another bunch somewhere. I mean, I think I brought them. If I didn't pull them out of the container, looks like I probably have 20 or so, or 30. I might have 30 or 40 of them. I don't know how many complete sets I have. That's the question. I got to go through and figure it out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not feeling them like I normally do. I'm just kind of grabbing them, which kind of means I think I have a lot of the extra of the what do you call it, the drone guy, and so because last night I opened them up, I had 1 pinata, 1 pea pod, 2 knights, 4 pirates, 3 rocket, 2 dwarfs, 3 of that Power Ranger dude, 1 turtle diver, 2 of the brick dudes, 1 guitar, 1 bear, and then 4 drones. So,
Which one is the rare one or the hardest one to get in that?
no, I'm guessing it's
One of them, there's only 3.
huh?
Bubba said there's one that there's only 3 in the box. Or I can't remember what he said. Is it the Knight?
Maybe. I'd have to look at the breakdown on like Brick Sitter Brothers Brick. I mean, Peapod, I mean, that was the first one I'd gotten, and I'm, out of like 40 figs or something. So, I mean, I miss feeling them, and I might have to just break down, carry an extra pair of gloves with me, and just the next time I go in a store, just put them on and feel the figs or whatever, and just kind of, that way I don't have to get a ton of extras. That or I'm going to have to just sell them. I mean, the nice thing is I'm not paying the full 5. I'm paying whatever Walmart's paying, $3.50, so selling them at. So, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I'll have extras of certain ones. And the pirate guy's not bad because, I mean, there are some people in the Whistler group that do pirate displays. So if they like that pirate, that one wouldn't be a bad one for them. The only one is maybe the drone guy, just because, I don't know, unless you're doing an army of drones, I don't know what you do with that. So the dwarf and the knights, they wouldn't be hard to get rid of at all. But
No, you better get rid of those easy.
yeah, those are guys. I mean, actually, the knight is the knights. I mean, I always like collecting stuff like that. So I mean, I got like 50 of the rogues from the 1 series. I got I think 30 of the Fright Knights from the last series, and I mean of the last regular series. I mean, obviously there's nothing in here I wouldn't mind extras of really, other than the fact that, like the DC, I've been buying a bunch of those, trying to get Kevin his set, and then all of the set. And that one, I think I want more of the or whatever, the Cheetah Girl. I'd want more of her. The Cheetah Girl, I could get more of her. She's she'll chase Kevin's fig around, so I wouldn't mind more of her. So.
I think the only one I got out of that is the Bat Money.
Batmite, yeah, I think I ended up with a couple of him.
I got one because I was at the Lego store in Atlanta and I was getting some pick a brick, and one of the employees there was feeling all the different bags, and they're like, "Well, hey, did you want any of them in particular?" Because they got me.
The Viking, not a dwarf. Okay, sorry, whatever. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they found me one of each of the ducks from the Disney, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Uncle Scrooge. While I was there, and then I was like, "Yeah, let me. If you can find Batmite, I want that one, just because I wanted the comic book."
I got the last one that I was looking for coming Monday. I couldn't find the pinata.
I think I've got a couple of him, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think I found him on the first one. Did you see what Carl says? I wouldn't bother. Expect calling a Viking a dwarf insults my Nordic heritage. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sorry. It could. I mean, other than the fact that it's missing short legs, I mean, I guess it would look like a dwarf or whatever too. So I'm sorry. You know, my mistake. I bet. I mean, I think the only guy I think I'm still missing is the guy with the claw, or whatever. It kind of looks like he's got the two-colored torso, like the Two-Face figures of early on. I don't know I don't know his name. I don't know the superhero name. So that's the only one I think I'm missing for sure.
Yeah, I'm not much of a DC fan. I like the Marvel, but
I'm not. I'm collecting them for Kevin. I mean, obviously, there's a couple things I wouldn't mind having, but I mean, in the end, it's not really. I'm not really. Other than the Cheetah Girl, I'm not really looking for anything in that set. So, I don't really collect. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind since I've got one series of everything else. It wouldn't, to continue that on, it wouldn't be bad. But not really. These aren't the ones I like. I like these. I like the standard, just straight up series. Just because I mean they've got the guys that you can use. I mean the llama I guess I could put in the barn or whatever, so you can have some barn llama type guys in the barn, whatever. So certain figs have certain reasons that you can use them. So
yeah, I like getting the ones that have the different outfits, like the pizza guy and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be. I guess that'd be Peapod this time. There's like a food item. Yes. So.
I want to get the Peapod. I want to get the drone boy just because.
End it, Hoosier. We don't have to sit here and talk. End it.
I'll wait for Haley to get back. We're good. I just lit another cigarette, so y'all got a few more minutes.
Okay.
So I mean, the diver has that turtle. I think that's why people are digging that.
Yeah,
I mean, I just always laugh because I buy the figs for those things, and then they show up and like build a mini or something. You're like, oh man, I bought 15 of that fig like 4 years ago. Now that thing shows up, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I want to get the diver because I want that turtle.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of. I mean, Taylor's favorite thing is a sea turtle, so I wouldn't mind a few of those. But so it sounds like Winter Mike B says he needs the bee. So I mean, I think I got 2 of those. I don't know if I have a third one, but I know I had 2. And in the end, I brought R for myself, but I mean, I technically maybe don't need them because I don't know if I'll get a set. I mean, anything purple I like, so the cyborg with the purple chain, and then of course the purple legs, and so.
Yeah, the only collectible minifigures that I have the entire series of each one of them is when the Disney Series 1, the Disney Series 2, and the Harry Potter.
I have all those. The Disney, I probably grabbed a bunch of the aliens because I had a bunch of the polybag, aliens, but I'd been donating them at like Brick Worlds and stuff. So I mean, those I think I have 18 or 20 of the alien, Toy Story alien guy, and I mean like the dragon suited guy. I think I got 20 or 30 of him, and my one goal for my one show, I think Haley's back. But the one show I was hoping for is to have like 50 dragons when I turned 50 at one of the Brick World shows, and that was an easy way to get 50 dragons because 50 big dragons would have been a little pricey. So I mean that's kind of the thing. And with a castle, knights are always good because you can always have different factions. I mean I don't have a castle with factions that I probably need a lot of each of those, but a small contingent is never a bad thing. Looking like they're lost in the land of ice, I guess.
I wish they'd come back out with the Knights and Castles thing.
I think that'd be big. I think it'd be a lot bigger than I think they would. Than they think it would be. Nexo was okay, but the problem I think Lego's gotten into the rut is I think they think all these aftermarket themes that aren't licensed need stories with all of them, like Friends and everything else. I mean, I think Castle would survive on its own with the kids
Yeah.
making their own stories. I mean, I think sometimes Nexo was great. I enjoyed it, and they had a TV show. I mean, they had a video game for the old Kingdom stuff, and I mean, I played that recently. I think I played it through the browser, the one where they marched across the battlefield and you had to put guys up and stuff. I still love playing that. I mean, I found it somewhere on a Flash browser somewhere. So I mean, certain things I don't think really need stories as much as I think they do. Because just like the 3-in-1s, so the goal is to let the kids design and build their own stories and stuff. I mean, they bring back other things. So, I mean, they bring back, pirates here. I mean, that's the thing is they need to put a castle in the ideas line, see how it does, just like they did with they're doing with the pirate now. Try a castle one next, pick a castle thing that would be of that size, that would have minifigs and whatnot, and see how it does. If that's how they're comparing, and that might be how they're trying to decide now if they want to teams, is if they put it in the ideas, and let's say this pirates, whatever this big pirate set sells like hotcakes, maybe we need to bring back pirates as a theme, so people can add on to that idea set. And maybe the same thing they need to do is for Castle and try it out. I mean, that's the only way you will know. I mean,
where I think they messed up with the Nexo Knights was having it all like the castles and stuff are all orange and blue and stuff instead of your more traditional type castles. So a lot of the people that were used to the knights and into the old knights and castles were just like turned off because of that color scheme with it.
I mean, some of the kids might have liked it, but in the end, too, I mean, some of the parts of it was pretty neat, but I mean, in the end, I mean, I think when you start doing the shows and stuff, I think what you do is you end up taking a lot of the imagination away from the kids because now you got a story built into it. I mean, they can still make their own, but I mean, with Castle as a whole, I mean, it's not, if you got Dragon Knights and whatever, I mean, whoever you can pick whoever's good or who's bad. I mean, and you can just do what you want. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping that's what they're trying an idea set, one set, couple $100. How does it sell? Is it worth building stuff to add on to it? I mean, that would be a neat way to try to see if they need to redo these themes by just doing one set and not having to think about a whole theme. We're just gonna throw set ideas. If it's hotter than hot, maybe we can try and do a 1 or 2 year line of pirates and see how it does. I mean, if it does phenomenal, and like, okay, well then we know that every couple years, every 4 or 5 years, just like we redo the Star Wars sets, we can bring back pirates or something. I mean, they don't have to do it all the time. I mean, and that would be the thing is if they mixed it up a little bit, let's say maybe did pirates for a couple of years and did Castle for a couple of years, and you did, obviously they don't really want to do space, but I mean, you could throw space in there because obviously they got Star Wars. I think that's the problem with Star Wars. There's probably must be something in their contract that they can't do standard space sets. But if you could switch pirate and Castle off, which looked like they were doing for years, just go back to that and try it. I mean, I mean, the problem is I know they want to make money, but the thing is, just like anything else, I mean, be experimentative. Try stuff. I mean, you just by selling the same stuff over and over again, maybe reduce the city line a little bit and make room for some other stuff. I mean, city's always there.
They have a fire station and police station like every year.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of thing where they almost alternate that and just do a fire 1 year and a police the next, and kind of just, because a year isn't that long. I mean, some things where I think they think it's like, they got to have both all at once. I mean, and I don't know. I mean, you could reduce some of the extra ones. Like, I mean, even though I like to see stuff coming back, it's just maybe instead of having Sea and something else come out this year, you just skip them and you bring back, Pirates for a year, and then whatever. I don't know. I mean, they got people thinking all this stuff, but I mean, I just don't think I think it's doing that great of a job. But I mean, I guess we won't know until they, right now, obviously with the pandemic and people are doing stuff at home, sales, I'm sure, the sales haven't probably dropped off, like, everything else has in retail because everybody likes building Lego.
Yeah.
You done? You doing it? We're gone?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kill it.
All right.
Wife, she did a photo shoot yesterday and she's got to edit some pictures, so.
Okay.
She's got Jackson calm down and she's ready to edit some pictures, so I'm going to give her the laptop.
All right.
Thank y'all for coming and hanging out.
Sounds good. Later.
Haley, I may or may not be on Minecraft when you get there.
Okay.
So if I don't see you on Minecraft, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good, Hoosier.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, you too.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh, actually, you know what? Probably can open Steam.